TED Talks with Uncle Tony, a guide to becoming a six-figure barber. Now, there's a lot of good information out there on how to be a better barber as far as like haircutting, as far as owning a business and all things like that. And this isn't like a pointed guide or a course or anything to like take these steps and I guarantee. What this is supposed to do is to help you think about the things you're doing, the things you could do better, and maybe seek out some more direct information on some of the subjects or some of the topics that you might be a little unfamiliar with. Right? We all talk about how barbering is our priority, but are we really reflecting that in our actions? But what are our real priorities? We can get distracted with numerous things, right? Simple things like family, like our kids, right? That's usually a priority for us. Our travel schedule or our paying the bills, right? But your barber career is a little bit more than that, right? Not that those things are bad priorities by any means. Absolutely, those are good things to make priorities in your life. But what I mean specifically is when we say barbering is our priority, are we showing up on time? Are we, when we do have downtime, right? Those off days where we have empty chair or those no call, no shows, are we just sitting on social media wasting time? Are we doom scrolling on Instagram? Or are we actually doing something, are we actually engaging on Instagram that could hopefully bring us more clients? When we go out to dinner, right? It's very good. It's good to be a part of the community and to support the businesses around our where we cut hair or our business. But when we go to those places, what's our priority, right? Are we there to disconnect and have a good time with the people we're there with? Or are we there to grow our business? Or do we have business cards? Do we do a little bit of both? These are all things to think about while we're interacting throughout our day. What is our priority? If my number one priority is to grow my clientele, then what am I doing to do that? When I go to dinner with my friends, do I leave a little, I don't need to say anything to the waiter or the bartender, whoever. I just leave a business card in check. If I'm a business owner, if I'm a barbershop owner, am I making growing my clientele a priority and doing everything I can to grow my clientele? Or am I trying to grow the business? What's my priority? Priorities shift too, right? When I first started my first shop, my priority was to grow my clientele. Then as I hired people, it was to grow the overall business. And understanding those types of transitions as well. When I'm in school, my priority is to learn. So I want to do everything I can to learn. I mean, we should definitely have a priority of learning throughout our entire career, but in school especially, it's important. We really don't know anything. So am I making that a priority when I'm in school? Am I reading the book that I got or the book that was given to me? Am I watching stuff online to see extra education? Am I taking the classes? Am I asking the instructors questions? The old adage, right? Another classic saying is, the closed mouth doesn't get fed. If I'm not doing those things in school, am I really making learning barbering a priority? Once I get into a shop, if I'm just sitting in a chair and expecting, the shop owner to provide clientele for me, am I really making growing my clientele a priority? Am I just sitting there on social media, doom scrolling, just looking at whatever shit pops up? Or am I trying to interact, trying to find new clients? We all know commenting and liking brings in new people. If I'm a shop owner and I'm shifting my career from, just being a single barber or just trying to grow my clientele in the shop, shifting that priority to trying to grow the overall business. Am I making that a priority? Am I doing things like engaging with my barbers and trying to see where they're at? Am I out promoting the overall shop, not just giving my business card? Am I doing things like running, ads in magazines or online or sponsoring events, things like that? What are our priorities and how could we focus those priorities to get a better result out of them. Priorities are an ever-shifting thing, and it's okay to lose focus of priorities or to shift your priorities. Sometimes life happens and we need to focus in on different things, but being aware of our priorities and where they lie and being able to shift back to things, refocusing on things, is going to be a huge advantage in your career. If I'm like, yeah, my priority is this, but my priority is to grow my clientele, but I'm running here to run an errand, and I'm cutting hair at home, and then I'm cutting hair at my buddy's house, and then I'm cutting hair in the shop. I'm not focusing my priority. My priority is to grow my clientele, not trying to one and two my clientele. My priority should be growing my overall clientele. So how do I focus those priorities? It's a good question to ask yourself. Please leave your answer or questions in the comment section below.